think that we all know where you will be in Pasadena, playing for a national championship.
I'm Jeff Fischel with the ACC Digital Network. Let's take a look back at Florida State's incredible 2013 football season. The first defining moment for this team actually came back in the spring game. In a battle for the starting job, freshman Jameis Winston was 12 of 15 for 205 yards and 2 touchdowns. Fans, teammates, and coaches got a great glimpse of the future, and that future would not have to wait. Winston debuted as the Seminoles' starting quarterback on Labor Day against Pitt. It was perhaps the greatest freshman debut ever.
Winston on second down. Winston looking for O'Leary. It's a touchdown, and Jameis Winston's first touchdown toss. Nick O'Leary on the grab.
He completed his first 11 passes and finished 25 of 27 for 356 yards and 4 touchdowns. He ran for 1 as well in a 41-13 win. Winston's completion percentage of 92.6%, it's a single-game Florida State record. But how would Winston be under pressure? At Boston College, tied at 17, time running out in the first half, Jameis Winston makes one of the plays of the year.
Winston stays on his feet, launches one in a single coverage, and it is caught on the final play of the half.
Winston finished with 330 yards passing and 4 more touchdowns. The Noles won 48-34. It was their closest game of the year. 2 weeks later, all the hype. Florida State and Clemson in Death Valley.
My brothers, put a smile on your face. Okay? Because Florida State, if we gonna do it then, we do it big. Let's go, baby. Let's fight, man.
Led by LaMarcus Joyner, the defense completely shut down Taj Boyd. 2 interceptions and a fumble returned for a touchdown. And Winston, he threw for a season-high 444 yards, 4 total touchdowns, 51-14 the final. The Seminoles making a big statement. They're the class of the ACC and perhaps the nation. Two weeks later, the biggest home game of the season, the big rivalry against Miami. The Canes were also undefeated and in the top 10. Devontae Freeman was the star. 2 touchdowns on the ground, another on a 48-yard screen pass for a score. The Noles outscored the Canes 20-0 in the second half. Number 3 beat number 7, 41-14. It made FSU 8-0. By the ACC title game, the Seminoles were 12-0 and number 1. The most anticipated ACC title game ever, David versus Goliath, FSU and Duke. And the Noles lived up to the hype again.
Firing end zone, Benjamin, got it! Touchdown!
Jameis Winston had 330 yards passing. He contributed 4 scores. And the defense held the Blue Devils scoreless until the fourth quarter when it was out of hand. 45-7 the final. Winston was the game MVP, the last piece of the puzzle to wrap up the Heisman Trophy for famous Jameis, the youngest Heisman Trophy winner ever. And Florida State, a year after losing 11 players to the NFL draft, is 13-0 and 1 win away from a national title. I'm Jeff Fischel.